I think this is actually the first time people are seeing the political aspect of me. I mean, those that are familiar with my writing will know that I have been a keen observer of political happenings in my environment, you know. So the thing there is, I started Ink Not Blood because I realized there were too many things being said about violence and nothing was being done enough to counteract that kind of threat that was hanging over us all, you know. So I decided to, as an artist, use my own little way, what I do, to promote peace in Nigeria, because this is where I live, and I don't think it will be comfortable for anybody to live or operate in a violent environment. So you can say why working for my country, or why making sure that the country is comfortable for everybody, I was also working for myself, you know. So I don't know how to operate in a war zone. I don't want my country to go to war just because a few people want to come to power, you know. So that was why I started Ink Not Blood, you know. So, and we have experienced violence before during election, because it's quite volatile to when power starts shifting, you know. When you shift power in Africa, it's quite a volatile experience for a lot of countries, you know. So, and I don't want my country to go to war just because a few people want to come and rule them, you know. So that was why I started it. I think it has gone far and wide enough. The awareness, you know, using all kind of traditional medium up to social media as well, giving talks and all those things. I mean, outside the country, I mean, how I know is that people are saying, how can I get a t-shirt? Because we started with t-shirts. You know, if you are wearing it, you're almost like a moving billboard. You are a moving message, you know. So the first thing we did was to make sure that we made a very nice t-shirt that you can wear any day, anytime, even if you want to go to a party. And if somebody is reading that, they are asking you, what does this mean? Then you are preaching peace by telling them, oh, this guy somewhere in Lagos is telling us to vote with ink, not blood. You know, so it has reached, we supplied shirts to all parts of the country, pretty much, you know, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Benin City, Ekpoma, you know, of course Lagos here, and then the ones on social media went far and wide to the extent that people in US started asking for the shirts, even if they don't vote here, you know. So I think enough people heard about it, and enough people are still hearing about it. We've gotten past the worst part of the election right now, which was the main presidential election, which is more volatile. I mean, there were pockets of violence in, you know, say Rivers, mostly, you know, and other places. But I mean, the message hasn't stopped. I mean, I'm still preaching it that, please, guys, you know, yes, it's gubernatorial election now. We have to be peaceful, just the same way we exercise peace and just use our thumbs to vote in the person that Nigerians wanted, you know. So it's the same thing that people in state level should emulate, you know. So, and if there is somebody that has lost the election and is obvious, he should please concede. And you know, they saw example that President Goodluck Jonathan has exhibited, you know. So that is good enough for the country, and we realized and we saw how peaceful peace can be, you know. Like people breathe a fresh sigh, like, thank God, you know, it happened. And you know, it has given positive energy to the country. So we want that to be replicated in states, you know, whereby, okay, if you lost, don't start asking your people to go and burn things down and fight and all those things. Concede and wait for next opportunity to make your point, not by violence, not by killing people, because these people are never on the streets, you know. So there is no oh, this governor that failed to win the election, members of their families are protected, they are protected. So it's the ordinary Nigerian citizen that is left to its own fate, you know. So we should always remember that, and preach peace, you know. Recently we've started hearing some violent threat again and all those things, but I don't want to go into that. People should realize that peace is good for the nation, for us to move forward. I think people that are being listened to should be a bit more careful. is their sole responsibility. That's why Ink Not Blood is even something that people were, did you go to car parks and all those things? I say not really, because you already have people doing that. I want to talk to a certain people in the society, people that have access to social media, people that can tell them, oh look, this is what is going on and all that. I'm not really telling, because you have to realize that the ordinary man on the street will not carry a gun, will not carry cutlass if they don't get an order from above. So those people above are actually who I'm talking to, you understand? You know, the kings, the generals, the ex-militants that are now reformed Democrats, you know, so those are the people I'm talking to. News 24 Live, and my name is Victor Ehikhamenor. I'm an artist and a true fan of Nigeria, you know, so welcome and thank you for watching us.